Good morning, YouTube. This is James with Vape Nut Reviews. I have some vape mail. It is an item I've been waiting on for a couple of days. I purchased from eBay. Get a vape. Anyway, this is an item I got from eBay. Electronic cigarette mods. Pretty little box it comes in. What this item is supposed to be is a Manhattan clone. It's not the Funhattan, it's the Manhattan clone. That was the description that it was given. Luckily enough, I was able to get it pretty cheap because the guy that was selling them mispriced it. So I got this in here pretty cheap. I know they go for like 68 bucks is what he has them for now. I was able to pick, actually ordered two, but I was only sent one because they caught the mistake before they sent the other one. But I only paid 28 bucks for this one. I've never had one. I know that the original Manhattan's copper mod is freaking awesome. I've held them. I've seen them. I've never owned one. I've never used one more than 5 or 10 minutes. So I went and bought this one. I wanted to see just how the clone was, how it looked, and give it a run over. This is the box that it comes in, and as you can see down here, it doesn't have the FU like Funhattan has on theirs. It doesn't come in the same box as theirs. But you can see it is copper 510 connection. I've noticed when I opened the box that I did not notice in most of the other clones that I have seen of the Manhattan and the original Manhattan is you get the mod and that's it. There's nothing else in the box. So I'm thinking maybe inside the tube they have items, because I know with the Manhattan and most of the Manhattan clones, your pin, where the 510 connection pin here is, I know there's normally 3 or 4 of them you can interchange the short to long. But I'm noticing there is nothing in the tube. I apologize for the noise of the train. Some things you can't stop. You can see it has one in there already, and already I can tell you that part I don't like, that it doesn't look like this here comes with anything other than the pin that is in it. The tubing appears to be the same as the original Manhattan. Pretty thick copper. Yep, it's a solid copper. And this is the firing pin. There is nothing on the stamped on the bottom of the firing pin. As you can see, I barely turned it and it fell apart. So I don't know if that's something that worked its way loose or what, but I'm gonna try to put that back together. But anyway, that's the firing pin. See, it's pretty long right there. I'm gonna put it together and try it. I have a Plumville. I have a copper Plumville. The threading seems to be pretty smooth. Sony VT5 battery I'm gonna use. 18650 battery. See, and that's what I was talking about. It's got battery rattle. How would you adjust the battery rattle if it has battery rattle if it doesn't come with the extra pins? I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the another con I just figured out. With not having the option of those pins, you see the gap in the top of your RDA and the top of the mod. I don't like that either, because you drop it or something, it's liable to snap it off in the mod. But we'll give it a try and see how it does. You see it works like any other mod to me. I'm gonna put a little more juice on here. I'm not blown away by the mod so far. It's nothing outstanding. Like I said, I bought it from eBay. It is not an original, and I can't judge this to be an original or anything other than that. I know that a local shop here in town, Raging Vapes, carries the original, so I think I might save my money up and go buy an original and compare the clone to the original and see how that is. But as it stands right now, the clone Manhattan that I have right here, which is going for on eBay $68 and something. Do I think it's worth $68? No. Would I be pissed if I paid $68 for this mod and it come and it didn't have extra pins and it's got a big ass gap right here on top? You know, it just sounds like there's a lot of battery movement when you're pushing that pin. It's not quiet. It's really like a battery is moving up and down. Don't like that. So do I recommend that someone go and spend $68 on the clone itself? And my recommendation to that would be no. Take your $68, spend it on something else. Do not go and buy the Manhattan clone. At least the one that I have, I bought from eBay. Like I said, I only spent $28 on it, so you know, $28 is not a bad thing. It's not a big loss for me. But I've heard all this hype about the clones and the original, so I can't go base my opinion off on this one about the original, because I don't own an original, so I can't do that. But I can tell you what I think about the clone. I think they done a piss poor job. I don't want to say that they done a piss poor job of cloning it. The, I guess, person that is in charge of sending the stuff out that comes with it did a piss poor job, because not to have the pins like the original or like most other clones really makes a big difference. It still works. Still gives a really good vape off it. I was hoping it would have looked a little bit better with my Plumeville, but just a disappointment for me. I thought that I would be sporting the Manhattan around, which I'm not even going to bash the name of the Copper Manhattan clone. This is the Copper Junker clone. Okay, I don't recommend you buy it. I got my Angels and Demons. I think I'm going to stick with it for a while. And I think I'll use my Plumeville on something a little more productive. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Like always, remember, smoking is dead, vaping is alive. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.